Do you know what is SQL or NoSQL? If yes, that's great. This video is going to be very useful for you. If you do not have any idea about it, by the end of the video, you will have some information with you. So let's get started. Hello everybody, this is Naval from Database Clarity. So what is SQL? SQL is basically structured query language. Some people say SQL. So it is used for the specific purpose, basically to retrieve the data from the relational databases. So what are relational databases? Relational databases are like Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, Sybase, and MySQL. So we can insert with the help of MySQL, with the help of SQL queries, we can insert the data, we can update the record, we can delete the record, and lot more we can do. Like we can do the maintenance of the data, we can optimize the database, we can take the backup of the database by the help of the SQL. So let's see what is NoSQL. The NoSQL is basically not only SQL, it is lot more than SQL. So it is not a relational database. It is not a relational database, and it is used for the big data queries and real-time web apps. Yeah, and basically it is a collection of graph databases, it is a collection of text, it is a collection of images. So it is a lot more in the NoSQL. If you take the example of Facebook, people also put the images, upload the text, upload the video in the Facebook. So we can use the NoSQL language on Facebook to generate or to delete or to do a lot more with the help of NoSQL queries. So let's have the difference. What is the difference between SQL and NoSQL? So if you see the development year of SQL is 1970 and NoSQL is developed late 2000, and basically Bigtable is uh, developed by the Google in 2006, and the Dynamo is created by the Amazon in 2007. If you see the type of the both the languages, so SQL is based on the RDBMS, basically Relational Database Management System, and the NoSQL is used on the distributed database system, or you can say non-relational databases. So the structure of these two queries, the number one is SQL. In SQL, you can use the table-based structure. So basically, rows and column will be there. And in NoSQL, it's a collection of key value pairs, documents, graph databases, and lot more. So we can scale the performance of the database in SQL in vertically, and in NoSQL we can update the performance of database horizontally. So so basically SQL is best used for the complex queries. If there is a complex query, you can use it. Uh, you can use SQL to get it done. And the NoSQL is not so good for the complex queries. And SQL is based on the ACID. ACID is basically atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Basically, SQL is used where the consistency is so important. And if you do not have any importance of the consistency or uh, the the value of the data, so you are or you need the fast reply from the database, you can use NoSQL. And basically, SQL is used in the both open source and commercial. Commercial is like like Oracle or Microsoft SQL Server, and it is also used in open sources like MySQL and Postgres. And NoSQL is totally open source, so we can use it free of cost. So where the data validity is super important, so SQL is used over there, and if you need the data or in faster way, you can use NoSQL. And in SQL, you will have a great support from the community, and you will have less support because it's developed late 20, so it's a limited support from the community. So I have already given you the examples of SQL and non-SQL. SQL is used in Oracle, Postgres, Microsoft SQL Server, and it is used in Oracle and all. So this NoSQL is used in MongoDB, Redis, News4j, Cassandra, and all. If you go to the next company, you will see that SQL will be used over there. So I hope 98 to 99% of the company, if they have the databases, they will be using SQL as a language. And if you see the top companies, you will see Hootsuite, Circle CI, and Gorgeous are using the SQL, and Airbnb, Uber, and Kickstarter, and lot more are using NoSQL. So, so this was the difference or the no SQL versus NoSQL. So I hope you like the video, and I would love to your comments, love to your ideas so that I can improve my content and give you the best which can be very valuable for you for the next time. Thank you so much for watching this video.